kind of determination and devotion, right? But we know, right? We know we will end with that thing. But he sees all that, he's thinking, he's despondent. And then he goes onto the, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? The balcony of Ravana. And he's seeing the moon and everything, and he's actually very sad. But when he's overlooking the city, you know what happens? It's almost 4 o'clock. And then he sees a very vichitra, very weird kind of a palace and a home kind of a thing, and which is lit up. Because everybody's sleeping in Lanka now. Nishachar log, right? Time for to sleep, right? And he sees very weird that there is one house which is lit up. And it's not only lit up, it has a flag. No, it has a flag of Dhanush, the bow and the Sudarshan Chakra. And it's written Ram over it. And there's Tulsi growing all over. This is not possible. In the whole of Lanka, for a whole night he's become so despondent. He's like, I have to go and see, but I cannot go immediately and tell, that I'm, Lord Ram's person. What if he's a Rakshasa? And what if that person is actually not there? He's just there to give a mirage. Because maybe Ravana is waiting for me. Maybe Ravana knows that we are going to come. So he goes very slowly. He goes over there and he sees. And at the moment he goes over there, he sees that one personality actually gets up from his bed, and the first thing he says, Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Siya Ramachandra ki Jai. And who is that personality? Vibhishana. Out of the whole desh of Lanka, there's one house which has Ram over it. And this is the most beautiful thing. Why, People who have grown in Krishna consciousness and only been in Krishna consciousness with devotees and all. And they are attached. Okay, first of all, you are in Krishna consciousness. Then you have to be attached to devotees. That's also rare, And then you lose devotee association. Then we'll know the value of what is actually Vibhishana doing over there. It is so hard. So hard. It was like, for 3 years, like I was telling this long time back, for 3 years before I actually came in contact with my best friend who was a devotee, every day I used to, listen to kathas and all. Chalta tha, Janmashtami, slowly and steadily, it goes down. But I was doing it for 3 years, it was going on somehow or the other. But eventually, when I met my best friend, he wasn't my best friend immediately, obviously. But when I met him, the whole week I remember, every single day for 2 hours. Because now I finally have somebody who can actually relate to, It's like when a person who is fan of cars, right? He meets another person who's a fan of cars. They talk like day and night about it. Chalo, we'll go to the garage and we'll do that. They have their own bromance going on, right? And that we've seen in this whole world. But that's the level of attachment devotee should have with Katha. For one whole week, I was just sharing what happened for 3 years. And when this pastime came actually, and Radha Govind Maharaj mentions that Hanumanji is very careful. He doesn't want to get killed over there. Very careful. He just enters as a Brahmana. Jai Shri Ram. Something he says, And then Vibhishana, as being a king, like, a Kshatriya and all, he actually welcomes. Oh, please come. A devotee, a sadhu. For the first time in Lanka. How is it possible? Don't know. But okay, you come. And he's like, and then he doesn't start saying that, oh, I'm from Ram and all, and I'm Hanuman. No. He's like, Aap kaun? This is very weird. You're in Lanka. Everybody hates Ram over here. Nobody's actually chanting. Why are you, focused on all this Ram and everything? He's like, I am a devotee of Ram. You know how I'm living over here? Radha Govind Maharaj says, like the tongue lives between all the teeth. Some by mistake, it's going aage piche. It comes out of the mouth and goes in and everything. But it's saved, right? Somehow it's saved from the teeth. That's how Vibhishana is living in the whole of Lanka. Somehow or the other, by Lord Ram's wish, by mercy. He starts asking this wonderful question, this is the beauty of pastimes, If we don't imagine them, if we don't think, we just state, they talk, then. No, we won't understand what is Ramayana. We won't understand what is Srimad Bhagavatam. We won't relish. What will we relish? For example, Big Boss, right? Otherwise we won't. Yes, otherwise क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी है ही. They have started a new series, right, apparently. So then the whole point is, I'm not saying that, but if you see great devotees, that's how they are absorbed. Bhagavatam is actually paramam, Puranam amalamam. Yes? It's like the mango which doesn't have a seed. You don't have to peel it off. Just juice. The juice is just growing on the tree. What do you need to do? Just hear. And you'll feel the nectar. Have you ever heard about the mango and